I'm gonna jump right in. And try to keep it as brief as possible. It's not easy. It's definitely hard. If you expect it to be easy, then I mean, so the question I made it as simple as possible. Do you fear God or the devil? And I'm saying the devil to make it singular. Like, you know what I mean? Y'all be talking about a whole bunch of devils. Like, no, those are the demons, right? Those are his demons. They will possess you, especially if you act like you don't have fear of God. I mean, there it is. It is that easy. Like, and it's like, I don't fear it. I don't fear it. It's like, all right, I hear you, fam. Like, right? Because I don't believe. Well, I believe, but I'm trying to believe. All right, fam. There ain't no doctrine out there. All right, ain't no doctrine. Right? I'm not here to argue with y'all. I'm just pointing out that what politics does is it is the one that's dividing all the denominations from being able to have a conversation about the order of their religion, or actually of their theology. Theology is the study of religions, pretty much, right? So there's a whole lot of religions. You can pick one. Now, what order would you like to put them in? Of course, you're going to put your favorite at the top. Number two, number three, number four, number five, right? You probably group all the Islam and then have the Christians in the middle section, and then you might have the Jews last. It's just the way it is. You might not even mention the Taos, right? Or the different all of the different denominations of Christianity alone you might not agree with, right? I grew up Baptist was my family. Catholicism is what my mother helped me to understand. So I went to a Catholic church. My family had a Baptist church. So I am a Baptist. Catholicism first. That's what I had first. Then I decided on my own, walk my own path as I turned from age 12 to 13. I'm going to walk my own path. And I'm going to learn all of the different religions. And that's what I did. From Jehovah, well, I started with Allah. I went straight to Allah right after that. Because it was my understanding that that's exactly what Jesus said. Jesus is the one that first said, I, self, Lord, Allah Almighty, I follow that. I'm walking that path. So that's what I see most Muslims, gods and earths, 5%ers. That's what they follow. That's kind of how when they teach me, that's what I see. Are they radically go to? No, they not. Only if you can't see eye to eye to eye. So do I fear God or devil? I fear God. Now it's confess you fear the devil too. Nah, that depends on what God tells me. It might not be the devil. Like God might just not look at him. Look at little young man, ain't the devil. Smack him. Right? Right? Yeah, it's a little devil in him. Yeah, see what happened? He smacked the devil, smacked the devil right out of him. Yes. God gives me the opportunity to, right? So it was a demon. He had a demon in him. I had to smack him. He left me alone. But when y'all on this level that hate is strong, it's like, no, hate is weak. Love is strong. Hate is weak. Once you're confused by that and you think that hate is strong too, then yes. If the devil, I hurt you, and you don't have faith in God And God is not saying, no, you better fear me. Don't fear that. Right? Here's a bastard sword to cut Medusa head off. I'm going to use my shield as a reflection and use my bastard sword to cut Medusa's head off. That's the Greek mythology. That's actually German mythology too, kind of, right? And Roman mythology, right? They all have Thor, Jupiter, and Zeus. Or I'll figure them back. I'll reconnect them however they're supposed to be connected mathematically, from set to set. We'll do that one day for fun. But what I'm talking about is we're sitting here. You're given a choice, and we continuously go, and no, I have to fear God and the devil. Like, no, you don't. No, that's a contradiction. Especially if God said, or God asked you, do you fear me or the devil? Oh, no, I feel you. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Right? Am I scared when the devil? I might get a little nervous, right? If you drop me off in a den with a lion, right? Yes, I'm going to be a little. Yes, I'm going to be nervous. Yes, I'm going to fear the end of my life, right? A little, right? Yeah, maybe a lot. I might even poop on myself. It's a lion. But God is going to say, look around for something sharp to help you in this situation. Look at the terrain. Look at what you put your back against the wall. Is that a boulder? Hit it in the head. Do something to fight the lion. I'm going to fight that lion. I'm not going to lay there and eat me lion. And that's what a lot of these girls be acting like. And I don't blame them, right? And that's your relationship with God. God, I'm going to lay down to the devil, right? But what if God is saying, no, fight that devil. Here's a man to help you. And you going, nah, that ain't the right man, God. I don't choose him. Right? Because that's what a lot of guys is telling these women, like, no, you don't choose me, right? I'm like, nah, I'm waiting for what God. I need a right. That's when I walked single through the land of, you know what I mean? Whatever the dead, or if you want to believe in good morning or grand rising, it's up to you. But as I walked through, I was yo, there it is, right? Now we got all these women believing that they're the ones making that decision, and it's like, that's baby daddy number 3, 4, 5. What are you doing? You're not building an army. You don't know the last 3, right? And then we're blaming the government for not allowing us to choose pro-choice. And I'm like, pro-choice is life or death. Period. It's not life and death when I say so. It's the doctor standing there, it's not looking good. Life or death. Right? Yes. That's how it actually goes. But we're arguing with people that saying pro-life. Why are you arguing with someone that says I am for life? Why are you are a hypocrite for lying you're lying, but arguing with someone about pro-life. A man says he's pro-life and you are pro-choice. Leave that man alone. Do you fear God or the devil? That's that real hip hop right there. Now, what I was talking about, because y'all took me off course with that. Because I'm not arguing with hypocrites. That's not why I'm here. I play video games with my preteens, adolescents. And this is the Street Fighter game. Right? This is the first game. Ya Raul, Ya Ken. Right? See the anime? I don't even know if I'm allowed to show this. But this is the first game. There's a new game. This is the character that I want to talk about. But I'll get back to him in a minute, in an episode or two. Right? Now, I'll play a little bit. This is the main boss. Right? So, you start off as Raul. You play the whole game as Raul. It's a fighting game. It's you working your way up to this guy. Period. That's the game. I think there's a 2-player mode, but it's Ken versus Raul. His alter ego is still 2. I still have to play it more. I really didn't play this game in back in the day. Right? Now, what had happened was that was the first game. Street Fighter 2 is actually the third game. Because the second game was actually, it won't let me do this, right? It's actually, all right. The second game is actually Street Fighter 89. But they changed the game to Final Fight, which is a side-scrolling beat 'em up. It's different. It's no longer me versus you. It's actually, hey, let's work together as a team and fight the bad guys. So this is the game that I'm really pushing my son to play, more so than the Street Fighter 2 that eventually came out, because there it is right here. Final Fight, formerly 89, became Final Fight. So it became this game. And it's 2 people fighting together, or is it 4 people? 2 people fighting together as a team. Now, this concept has grown. So my son was playing with 2 other boys that from the neighborhood. It's from an old good friend of mine. Both of his sons are one a year younger and a year older than my son, or 2 years younger and a year older than my son. I don't know the exact birth date, but they're all 1, 2, 3. I suggested, hey, play this game instead. That way y'all can learn how to fight like a team, as opposed to, them beating up on my son, because my son don't play fighting games. Well, he plays Smash Brothers, so he probably has a better chance at Smash Brothers. But hey, let's coach our children to fight together or play together as a team before we put them mano-a-mano and have them, because yes, my son has fought other kids one-on-one in Smash Brothers. But the funnest time is when it's 4-on-4, or everybody for themselves, and it's chaos. And hey, sometimes people get lucky, right? When it's 1-on-1, it's a winner and loser. And yes, if the winner boasts too much, the loser gets upset. If you start laughing at a loser too much, the loser might lose his mind and get possessed by a devil. I've seen it in children. It's not that children are evil. It's just that children hate to lose. Once you teach these children that hate is literally, are you lost? You're going to practice some more. You'll win another time. Here, this time instead, play together. This is a father coaching boys how to do teamwork. Well, y'all ain't doing the same thing, women. Just give me 100. You're telling them, well, don't stand up to a bully, or just go over there and be a punk, right? Instead of, well, he won. Y'all work together, y'all learn together, and then y'all might fight a common enemy. Who's the common enemy? Joe Biden. The common enemy, Trump. Shut up. That's what Biden tells you. But Biden paid off the judges to have y'all believe it's Trump. Yeah, I said it. But instead, you want to you're Trump, right? When I told you I vote green, not cash. Green is peace, right? I have no beef with him, Trump. I don't have beef with Biden, but Biden, he owes me, but he's asking me for $5 so that he can cheat again. He keeps telling me that everybody's trying to vote for, you know what I mean? He's close. Like, dude, you ain't close. You can't even walk upstairs anymore, dude. You have to admit that you cheated. That yes, your son was a crackhead, so you cheated, and you're still cheating because a lot of people are statisticians. They know the truth. They know that you cheated, right? Especially the white people. They know that you cheated. And now these white crazy folk chicks that, you know what I mean, they want to steal the black men. Like, nah, not them. They crazy. Why are you trying to go in the black neighborhood with the black women and trying to take their black men? You got to be the dumbest chick on the planet. You need to leave them alone. You need to stay out of their neighborhood, right? Or you live in their neighborhood. Oh, all right, cool. You good? They probably respect you, but don't sleep, right? If he mess up with another one, like because he wants 3 or 4 baby mamas or whatever, right? Oh, somebody might mess you up, right? I don't play those games. No, it's me and my son trying to play video games. That's what we do, right? And we played this game called Street Fight. Well, actually, Final Fight. Well, actually, we played Streets of Rage. Streets of Rage is a whole nother game. And I shared the Teenage Ninja Mutant Turtles, and we're going to get back to playing that one too. The other games that I had him play was Lines and Blocks or something like that. I do want him to show that again. What was the other game that I want to show today? I really don't know, because y'all really not here to watch us play the game, especially on my Facebook channel. Facebook is seeming to be flooded with nothing but liberals telling me lies, right? Where Twitter X is nothing but capitalists. They're telling me lies too, TOO. Yeah, they're telling lies over there. The liberals are over there are more leftists, and they just crazy, but they really hide to themselves, right? They don't say anything on there. So the ones that are truly liberal are kind of migrating back to Facebook because it's a safer zone, but they seeing where really, especially black men are going, yeah, Biden, we done with your lying, dude. We know you're Pinocchio, you're not Geppetto, right? We know the truth. We know the story of Geppetto and Pinocchio. It's just really a story about fatherhood. It's not a story about evil white men. That's where we're looking at the girls like, y'all need to stop that, right? If that's his man, that's his son, let them be over there. The commercial that I'm thinking about is back in the day. There was a commercial with a black kid and a white kid in the middle of a baseball field. And after the game, it was like, you want to go to your house? No, I'm going to go to my house. I'm going to go to your house, right? It's a classic commercial. I'm going to try to find it. I might reenact it because that's no longer the case. I'm saying it through experience. My door is open. I have an open door policy, right? Especially if I know the parent. And if the child knows my son, of course, the parents, I meet them. They'll give them the okay. Because I have that kind of relationship with my community. I should have the same relationship in an all predominantly black neighborhood. But I see that that's no longer the case. I see kids locked in the houses because somebody died, right? Outside. Like I said, there was, when I was in front of the stores, the neighborhood looks good, right? So I don't understand why everybody's saying the neighborhood is extra bad. I do understand why police officer friend who I went to college with, and he was on the corner. He had a video of him trying to talk someone jogging the neighborhood with a gun. Like, dude, why are you jogging the neighborhood with a gun? It's not that bad out here. It's not, right? It's not the wild, wild west out here. Like they're trying to portray. Basically, the Democrats are portraying it that way. It's not like that. There's not a nation of white nationalists coming through the 90% black neighborhood like we're going to kill everybody. That's not happening. We're not able to trust each other. So it's two kids meeting at a store that used to be black owned, is now owned by Asians from the Far East, Asians from the Middle East, Asians wherever else, right? They could be white, they can be from Thailand, they can be from Korea, they can be from China, right? Owning the store, while our kids is out front saying, I can't come to your house, you can't come to my house because your mommy doesn't like my daddy, and your daddy has too many other girlfriends, and your mommy doesn't have any girl. It's called multiple parented households. It's a psychological disorder. And y'all keep looking past Matthew 5. Read the whole chapter, right? Y'all have to read that whole chapter in order to get to Matthew 6, where the Lord's Prayer is. Because we need the Lord's Prayer more so than we need more multiple parented families. We have a lot of single parented homes, and now the single parent is feeling a certain way about an intact family, or him having multiple and whatever, and a lot of jealousy and a lot of, right, all this hate going on in the black community, because even Denzel Washington said it begins in the home. I don't really know how else I can put it. I'm trying to be nice, but to see y'all continue to argue over what these Harvard birds, they're children, right? They 21 years old, talking about their right, instead of talking about their right to abstain, they're talking about their right to abort, because the boogeyman is coming to get them. Meanwhile, the two black fellows in this killer, I'm not chasing after them. I'm not chasing after my two sisters like that. No, but I want somebody to cut a check to help me start my business, so that I can build something, and maybe she will want to stick around, because when she's building without me, she's telling me I have to take this or that lie detector test. I have to take a lie detector test on Maury Providence to prove that I'm not lying to her, and or I'm the baby daddy. Damn it, if you don't understand that right there, and you want to still come try to lie to me about the hypocrisy that you watching on TV, you need to go to church and tell your pastor, read Matthew 5 to me one more time. Read that to me, pastor. Tell me, pastor, can I go around here and can I be with gay folks? Can I go around here? Right? Can I go around here and can I have multiple baby daddies? Can I have multiple baby mamas? Can I go around here and abort a whole bunch of babies, pastor? That's what I need you to do. I need you to go back to church and talk to your pastor. And if he said, yes, you can, he said, great. 1, God, our Father, the art of time. Hypocrites, stop lying.